Hello, I'm Tanya. I'm the owner of Solution, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of an intro to what Solution's about and why we're interested in taking part in Small Biz 100. Solution opened its doors back in October 2005 in Portishead High Street, which is the shop I'm in today, or our new shop in Portishead High Street that I'm in today. And then we opened a second store in Clifton Village in Bristol in 2008. And why did I open it? I think conversation went something like, Mum, Dad, I don't know what to do. I want to run my own business, but I have no idea. And my mum's words were, Portishead needs a shoe shop. I thought she had completely lost the plot. I'm not a great shopper. I've got really wide feet. My toes don't touch the ground. And so I used to hate shoe shopping. And I haven't worked in retail since I was 16 and worked in a bakery. But it sowed a seed and it made me think, why was it I didn't enjoy shopping? Why didn't I enjoy buying shoes? And it came down to the fact that a lot of that was because I'd had some awful customer service. I'd had sales assistants look at me as if I was completely nuts, that I thought I could get my feet into the shoes that I really wanted. And so I started to think that maybe I could make this work. And that's what Solution is based on. We concentrate on giving amazing customer service. We like our customers to be seen, heard, and understand that they shouldn't be embarrassed by the shape of their feet. We meet very few people that actually like their feet. But our passion is about finding the right shoe for your soul. And we do that for men, women and kids. I trained with the Society of Shoe Fitters before we opened, just to make sure that I was competent and knew what I was talking about and could help customers that had problems. We're not medically trained, but we do have an understanding of the issues that some people find with their feet. And we also appreciate why it's so important that children are fitted properly with shoes, because the damage we know that ill-fitting shoes can do. It's been a challenging time recently. I had to furlough all my staff, but it made me have a think about what we could do from our online business. We already had a website, but how could I make that work to help the customers that we have? The day that we closed on March 23rd, we had a customer ring up. I'd come into the shop early and they were desperate for shoes for their daughter. She'd just started walking. They'd been following our advice, so not putting her in shoes before she was ready. And she was off and she needed shoes and they didn't know what to do. So fortunately we were open for them, but it made me think about what I could do to make sure that Solution was here, because kids' feet don't stop growing. Adult shoes wear out when they wear out. And with the extra amount of walking that everyone was doing as part of their daily exercise, it seemed important to see what I could do to change my business to make sure that we could help. So we launched our virtual fitting service. And this means now, even though we're back open, we're running on an appointment-only system at the moment, but even though we're back open in store, that we can still help customers when they can't get to the shop, whether that's because they're isolating or whether that's because they don't live locally and they can't get to us. So that's what Solution's about, and what we aim to do. We also get heavily involved in the community. Each year we run an Easter egg trail along Portishead High Street, which gets all the other businesses involved, hiding their eggs and providing prizes for the winners. And we now get people asking us, making sure that it's going to happen. And there was lots of disappointment this year that it couldn't happen, because obviously with businesses shut, it wasn't an option. We also sponsor local events. We give prizes for school fairs. We have taken part in the local window wonderland, which means that we put a fantastic window in, sometimes with the help of a local school, sometimes with our own ingenuity and creativity. We also, and one of my other passions is supporting a charity out in Kenya called Educate the Kids. I had a passing discussion with a customer about what she could do with her children's shoes, because although they were no longer any good for her children because they'd outgrown them and she didn't want to put them in second-hand shoes, it seemed a waste to put them into the bin. So, and another customer just happened to mention that she worked for a charity in Kenya that had a school, and she collected shoes, albeit a small number, to take out there because they can't afford a new pair of shoes and they need the shoes because of the distances they walk. And so we started collecting shoes for them, and that was 3 years ago. And I then went out in January 2018 for the first time to take some of those shoes that we'd collected and to fit them on the children, because I wanted to see where the shoes were that I'd fitted on, where the shoes went, because many of them I'd fitted on the children when we first had them. So I wanted to see the next stage of their journey. So off I went for a trip of a lifetime, and they've stolen my heart. So we now collect shoes all year round. And although at the moment I don't know when I'm going to be able to go out there, it's just nice to know that we're helping. We've organised a concert to raise money for them. We've hosted the choir from the school when they've been over to visit the UK. And we're hoping to do something this back to school to help. So to me, it's important to be part of both the local community and that surrounds us, whether that be on our doorstep or not, but those that need us and can benefit from what we can offer. So why do I want to take part in Small Biz 100? The support that Small Business Britain and Small Business Saturday have given during COVID and lockdown has been amazing. And I stumbled across the Facebook group and the lives at 9 o'clock in the mornings, and they have been fantastic. And the support and the community has been brilliant. So just having seen a small part of it, I'd like to be a bigger part of it, and hopefully benefit from the promotion so that we can get the word out about how important it is to have fitted shoes, the fact that we can help our customers, whether they're local or from afar, and about the other work that we do, so helping charities like the one we do in Kenya, Educate the Kids. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'll just finish this, if I can suss out the technology, to show you a little tour of what Solution looks like inside. And that includes all our COVID protection. So we've got sanitizer as you walk in. We've got, turn you around here, I've got our men's section and till with our sneeze guards. And then up to our kids section, which at the moment we're not able to use, but we've got all the children sitting in the ladies section behind our screens. And then this is our ladies selection. And as you can see, our screens that we are now sitting the kids behind, and adults when they come in, to make sure that we all stay safe. So yes, thank you for listening. And I really, really hope I get picked. Thank you. Bye.